Alright, so we're gonna do a little off-season update, I guess. We've had, I don't know, probably a month off, something like that. So yeah, during this month off, I kind of took some time went on vacation. Obviously, we went to PRI, made some good connections there. Hopefully, get some sponsorships, some help for next year. It's a tough, grueling season. To be honest, I was away from home a lot of the year. 15 races is hard. There's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes, and hopefully I can bring you guys what I can. Kind of give you guys a glimpse of what it's gonna take to run this year. But yeah, that little vacation we had was much needed. I mean, after the season we had, I just kind of stepped back and went on vacation with some friends, then went to PRI, and then just focused on work, grinding on work. And that little break's kind of over now. Time to get back into racing mode. It's only beginning of January, but it's going to take some time to get ready. Obviously, we got to get the Nova ready. Not only that, but we got the new car. We got to test it. We started to learn some things. I started to learn some things, I should say, with the car towards the end of the season. And with the new car, I'm excited. We're going to test the hell out of it and make sure we come out prepared. So hopefully I don't disappoint this year. For being my first full year in 12th isn't bad, but obviously I'm disappointed in it. But we'll just keep on pushing from there. So obviously we have MPK coming up soon. We did a little small tire race after MPK was done. I'm sure that show will be coming out soon. But had to convert everything over to small tires. I think we did pretty well. I mean, for the most part, I was happy. So the goal with this car, a lot of people know we got a new car coming out next year. So the goal of this car is kind of to have it as a backup. We're going to get it ready to go back on Bigs, change everything back over, and just be ready if it needs to be. I mean, hopefully we don't need it, but if we need it, we're going to have it. It's kind of our thought. But first thing we got to do is get the struts off the car. You can't really see yet, but once I get the front end off, we'll be able to see. A little bit more difficult than I'd like. Can't put the projects, can't use the projects, can't put the car up because for this race we had to put a bunch of weight in the back of the car and they don't sit right on the projects. So we're gonna have to do it with the regular jack and just get them up in the air. But we got a couple things, like I said, to do. Just gotta get the struts off. The wiring, I want to redo the wiring past the firewall. If you look, we kind of taped it back together. So we had a little explosion in Rockingham. That's what all that came from. When we torched the head. What the wiring's got to get fixed, obviously, from that. Almost torched through the mid plate. well, actually, they did torch through the mid plate, but a big chunk of it's gone. Obviously, the firewall stained. I want to kind of clean up the engine compartment on this side, redo the wiring. Well, not with electrical tape. Put a new mid plate in it, clean up the firewall. Obviously, we have to take all that weight back out of the back, put it on big tires. The wing is not really MPK legal anymore. We kept all that stuff. It'll go back on it. Obviously, we had to put smaller rockers. I had to put smaller rockers on it to be able to run the small tires because it sits so much lower. But yeah, over the next couple of weeks, we'll be getting this car ready to run MPK, even though we're not going to use it, right? So we got a new car coming out for this year, MPK. Cars are getting better. Everybody's getting faster, you know what I mean? So we kind of have to adapt and overcome. I mean, we have this one if we need it. Towards the end of the season, we're getting even faster, getting better, but still not enough. We got to find a little bit more ET, and we're hoping we can find a new car. We're making a couple engine modifications coming for next year. We still don't have the rules, but we're still going to stay a screw blower. Like I said, I started figuring it out towards the end of last year, and kind of happy with where we ended off. So we're going to go ahead and take these struts off so I can send it back. It's the first step of the process. Same time we torched the head. Yeah, we got a lot of work here, so we're going to get it back together. Yeah.
We could build an addition off the back of this and give us another like 6 feet, the same width. Cut right off the back.
I think we have enough projects.
Yeah. Oh, you're doing video. You just videoed me saying that. Yeah, probably. My hair's all messed up. What are you doing? Boy, did you notice when it's at full extension how tight that line is? That line might be preventing it from having any more extension. Look. I'm going to get some a little bit longer in on you.
They don't make it longer. I guess they do make it longer. It's just a bandwidth thing.
Yeah.
Don't have any damn channel options.
I got some in the garage when you can let take a look. Well, I'm in there eating my food up back.
street, it always gets pretty bad, to be honest. Even when we ran the Mustang. Okay, so we obviously got them all the way off. I don't know if you can tell on video, but the car is filthy. I'm gonna clean these struts up, pack them up, and ship them off to Penske. We actually got these done halfway through the season this year. Where were we? Oh, we were in Pennsylvania. Yeah, we were in Maple Grove, and we had just some old Santa, or no, they weren't Santas. What were they? I think they were old JRIs or something. Anyways, they're single adjustable stuff. So we sent it to Penske. They made it a longer stroke, gave me double adjustment, put a canister on it. It was an ordeal because these are the Anglia spindle, so it's a smaller spindle, obviously. If they messed up the body, they didn't have another to replace, and I didn't have another wheel to throw on it. Obviously, my front wheels are for Anglia spindle, so we're gonna clean them up, send them back, just have them look at them, freshen them, and then put them back on the car. Truck for now. Worry about shipment later. Not later, like tomorrow or something. Let me show you the mess we got going on around here. Okay. We got the blower sitting, well, here's half of the small tires we went through in that last race. Anyways, here is the blower. It's got to get sent back to get freshened. It's a fresh Brad Anderson motor is going to go in this car. Obviously, we have all of the fuel tank, all the pieces that came off of this car is over there. More pieces that came off of this car. You can see I have 2 different color fireballs in there. That is because obviously when that happened, I was on fire, so I pulled the fire system and we had to make the next race, you know what I mean? So we did what we had to. Borrowed some for the first weekend because I just can't overnight air these bottles, I mean. So I just borrowed some for the next weekend and then put these in. Obviously they're not matching, it's what I can get on a short notice. We'll get them fixed, get new ones in for next year. So these cars take a lot of beating, a lot of abuse throughout the season. So it's going to get a little bit of love this year. We're going to put adjustable strut cups in it. We're going to put new 4-link bars in it. Fix the center X in the car. We kind of patch it together to get through the season. There'll be another video where I show you guys a little bit in depth. We get the car up in the air, but can't get the car up in the air until I get the weight cut off from the back. So for this race that I was talking about, the small tire race, we're only allowed, I think it was 100 pounds of bolt-in weight. The rest of it's welded in, so I got to cut it out. We got quite a bit of weight in this car, to be honest, to get it to work, to get the weight percentage where I wanted. We talked quite a bit of weight in the back, but obviously we had to weld it in. Like I said, we had a 100-pound bolt-in weight rule, so the car was heavy. Worked good though, so we're gonna give it some love. Make sure it's ready for next year. Hopefully we can fix a little bit of damage that happened this year. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell, but the bottom of that door is tape. We had a little bit of accident in the trailer this year. Kind of scraped the fender well. Little stuff like that. The gaps aren't perfect. From tire shake, it's hard to tell, but from tire shake, the car just, I mean, it gets tore up. Here's some tape where it was chipping. Also from tire shake. But yeah, I mean, it's just going to get a little bit of TLC, make it look decent, presentable, and that's pretty much it. Be sure to try to keep you guys up to date, the behind the scenes stuff. As I do it, I'll get it posted, and hopefully you guys can kind of get a glimpse of what it takes to not only get ready, but to run an NPK season. So make sure you like, follow, subscribe. We'll keep the videos coming.